Deep inside the heart of a copper wire, a world of constant motion exists beyond the human eye. Here we find Ella. She is a tiny, negatively charged spark, vibrating with an incredible amount of untapped energy. Ella never stays still. She is constantly zooming around the center of her atom, a rhythmic dance of physics and force. The copper lattice around her feels like a vast, metallic cathedral. She feels the potential building up, a pressure waiting for a path. Suddenly, she spots it. A gap in the wire circuit has been closed. The invitation is clear.
It is time to move. Ella shouts into the void. The journey of 1 billion miles begins with a single leap.
Ella leaps from her home atom to the next one with lightning speed. But she is not alone. As she moves, she pushes her neighbors forward in a massive, synchronized chain reaction that ripples through the metal. This is the birth of a current. This flow of billions of electrons creates a steady, invisible stream of electricity that powers our lives. Ella feels the collective pulse of her sisters as they surge through the copper veins. There is no friction yet, only the pure, exhilarating speed of a conductor. They are a river of light, a silent force of nature harnessed by human hands, racing toward a destination that will change the darkness into day. As Ella races through the wire, the path narrows. She hits a light bulb filament, a tight coil of tungsten that acts like a barrier. The resistance is immense. It slows her down, forcing her to struggle against the tight atomic structure. This struggle generates intense heat. Ella is forced to release her stored energy, shedding it as a bright, glowing beam of light. She is the spark in the dark. In an instant, the light floods the room, chasing away the shadows. To a human, it is just a flick of a switch. But for Ella, it is a monumental sacrifice of momentum. She glows with the effort, becoming the very essence of illumination before she finally pushes through to the other side of the coil. Ella does not stop. She continues her journey into a smartphone battery, where the chaos of the circuit slows. She nestles into a soft chemical layer, waiting patiently for a user to press the power button. But her world is not always safe.
She approaches a frayed wire where electricity is leaking into the air. She sees a spark jumping wildly, causing a small acrid burn on the plastic casing. It is a dangerous rebellion. Stay back, she warns, her voice a crackle of static. She shows the world how uncontrolled energy causes shocks and fires. Power must be respected, or it becomes a destroyer. Ella guides the current back to its path, maintaining the delicate balance of the grid.
Outside the digital world, Ella's work is even more fundamental. She helps oxygen atoms bond with hydrogen to form life-giving water. She slides into a green leaf, participating in photosynthesis to turn sunlight into sugar. She is the bridge between the sun and the soil. As she moves, she recalls the year 1897. A man named J.J. Thomson watched her movement in a glowing cathode ray tube. He was the first to prove that atoms were not solid blocks, but complex worlds filled with tiny travelers like him. She was finally seen, a tiny particle that changed the course of human science forever. Ella zips back into the circuit, her tiny negative charge keeping the world connected. From powering a massive electric car to helping a human heartbeat, she never rests. As the sun sets, Ella continues her endless race. She is a silent, powerful runner keeping the modern world alive, one atom at a time. She is the pulse of our existence,